introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and our home team. Ready to get the preseason started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career playing in the NFL.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident. Build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The home team's offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. And, Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
No, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about it a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
They send the tight end in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, they'll set him to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At the 11-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. He's got space inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point is up and through. And his guys are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and a punt the last time they had. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's now 3rd and
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
11 yards on the pass then. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1. Plenty of scoring already. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Quick throw here is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Now, for the point after. He gets it to go, and the visitors are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Ooh. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. His throw left side is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
And a first down.
Throwing now from the gun. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Taken down.
And all of these downs, they're all tied together. Decisions made on 1st and 2nd down are what led to that result on 3rd. They were forced into an obvious passing situation on 3rd and long, and this pass rush is able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. That is fielded at the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll put the tight end Miller in motion. Yeah. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 enough for a first
First
down.
and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Now a give up the middle, and he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This is tossed toward the side of the end zone.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
It's the score. Our home team 20. Visitors 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Result is a first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First and 10 at the
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Unbalanced look to the left here on first down. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll step up and run. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors are back within 6.
Our home team 20. Visitors 14.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
The home team's offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
6-yard line.
Second and 5. They'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So the 2 teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. This is 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 15 on that game, and that will be a first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They'll put the tight end Miller in motion. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and
It's a
goal.
gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
3-yard loss on the play.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
That's interference.
That might make this a 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The offense will
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at him. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think you'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard
They'll motion the slot man right.
2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Back one down the field, but it is incomplete. 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And now here comes the punt team. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The visitors' offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
18-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Oh! And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over.
Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
16. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. On the run to the right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz scheme, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Open man down the field is Miller. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Now a give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now a timeout for injury. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll take this one in.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score our home team 33. Visitors.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. 3rd and 11. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. On 4th down, out comes the punter. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. This one complete right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12. Result is a 1st down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 15-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in.
Touchdown.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point is good. And the visitors are able to cut into the deficit.
Visitors 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. It's all gone according to plan here in this preseason opener, and hope to finish things strong here in the 4th quarter. A handoff as they try to run it here, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a
It is
yard.
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. It is a touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
With the extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Visitors 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Visitors offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
This is pretty high-level quarterback play right here. He knew before the snap, all he had to do was manipulate one defender with his eyes, and once he bit, ball comes out, on the money, big pickup.
Going for it all. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. A toss left side caught by his running back. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down.
Brings up third down.
He'll try to run for it.
And he's not the type of quarterback that wants to play off script. He wants to operate within the rhythm and the timing of the offense. But with them flooding the back end, he ultimately has no choice but just take what he can on the ground. And now they find themselves staring at fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
To the goal line and in. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score our home team 40. Visitors 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. In trouble, and down he goes.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third and 10.
Brings up third and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Here's 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They run on the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Fair catch, taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That is intercepted. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Not going for 2, they'll pick the point after. He's got it. And his guys tack on one more to their lead.
Team 47, visitors 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll step up and run this. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
6 yards.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll stick with him again. That one never got started. Defense is pressured too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They'll motion the tight end right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And that will be a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll put the tight end Miller in motion. To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.